I've sold that car because...
Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing, and what is going to be a cool video ahead. You join me where I'm currently in my SVR, the sun is shining directly in my eyes, but we are going to head out for the day in London, and a man who has not featured on my channel for quite a while is going to be joining us, and that is Tony. A very, very good friend of mine, one of my best friends in fact. We talk all the time off camera, but he's not been around, and a lot of comments have been like, where is he, what's going on? He's still around and he's going to feature in this video. A few people have been asking me, oh, we've seen a couple of his cars for sale. Well, I'm going to ask him everything which is going on in his life, and talk all things cars, and mine and his, and blah blah blah. It's all going to happen, and I'm sure in this video he will abuse me at some point as well, knowing Tony. So who knows what's going to happen. We're going to go with the flow, have a laugh, enjoy the day ahead. Let's go. Welcome into the SVR.
Are we in?
You're in! Welcome back, Tone!
I mean, you've absolutely destroyed this car.
I've got some cooking pans on the back. If you want a cookie pan, my mum gave me those for Christmas.
But you can't cook.
No, no. And there
That's
we
why
go.
you're so thin.
Yeah, well, I wish I was. How are you? You been in Dubai?
I've been on a Christmas holiday. Yeah, with my family.
People have been worried about you.
Really?
They don't know where you've been.
Really?
Yeah, it's the thing.
Hello.
Yeah, you.
I'm back, and I got a bit of a tan.
Yeah, you do.
Lovely.
You're still not as brown as me, and I've not gone anywhere.
I mean, you'd make an albino look bronzed.
Had a nice holiday.
Beautiful.
People have just been worried about you, Tony. They don't know where you've been. You've been very quiet on social media, a lot more quiet. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about everything. What's going on?
Someone recognised me on holiday as well, which is chaos.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm eating my steak in Atlantis. Stayed in Atlantis on the Palm.
Yeah.
Because I've got a 3-year-old daughter, as most or some of you know. Those that you don't, I don't care. But,
yeah.
So, and I got a DM from a bloke. He said I was going to come and see you, but you was with your family, which is very nice of him. So if you watch, thank you for not coming over and bothering me, because I wasn't on holiday. But it was very nice to get recognised.
That is nice.
In Gordon Ramsay's restaurant I was. But he weren't there.
Right, what's that got to do?
Nor was David Beckham, because they're friends.
Right, okay, so that's...
But you didn't know that, did you?
No.
You ain't got any friends. You got 2 friends, me and Paul Wallace, and we don't really like you.
We're on a group together, aren't we?
Here we go in.
Yeah.
We got Johnny in the group now as well.
Johnny is, yeah, we were not to be mentioned. What do you reckon to SVR? Welcome.
No, I've been in it before, and I've sold about 5 or 6 of these already.
Not new shape?
New shapes.
No, you haven't.
All right, okay.
Why do you lie then?
Well, I'm not lying, I have.
What you've sold?
I mean, I do this for a living. I mean, I've literally been in more cars than you've had at dinners, and that's clear because you can't cook. Your mum's bought you dustpan and brush. Or what are they? Saucepans.
It's a cooking brush.
She bought you a cooking.
I thought I was in for a treat. I saw a massive box. It was. I got a cooking pan and salt and pepper.
What are you do? Cook while you look at the wall?
Yeah. Literally, but this is cool, isn't it? With all the carbon, all the nice interior. Look, full carbon, Tony. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice car.
And who buys a black SVR? You have to be on drugs. No, and then you've put, because you ain't got £3 grand, you put fixed side step.
I actually need to fuel it up.
Well, there's a surprise. And no, I'm not paying.
Do you wanna?
That's why he's invited me around. He's got no fuel in his car.
No, but do you wanna?
I'll buy you dinner. Can you buy me some fuel?
No, but I last time I put 20 quid in it.
I mean, you literally can't afford this car, can you? You can't. I mean, what about that picture you put up with that watch that weren't yours in the plane that ain't yours either? I mean, you're literally champagne lifestyle lemonade money. You've got 150 quid to have a watch.
Right, we're going to go on to other things because we're going to talk all things cars. What's been sort of happening?
Funny, that's a car channel.
Yeah, it's a family channel.
Family channel. How many times have we said that?
Yeah. I'm going to talk to you about what potentially could be my sort of GT3 RS replacement in the new year. We can talk about that because obviously GT3 RS has been a fantastic car, and you can't go in on me on that because...
Well, I wouldn't change it personally, but there's only one car you can change it with. You're going to change it, so we'll talk about that. There isn't any other car, but I wouldn't change it, me, personally.
If you were me, you would sit on it?
Yeah.
Maybe change the colour.
What's better? Maybe anything better. I'll tell you, I'll listen to this.
Alright, go on then.
We were arguing the other day with someone, and you lot can, well, say what you like, you normally do, who cares? As long as it's horrible to him, be horrible.
Yeah.
Best car of the decade. Now, pound for pound, I do reckon it's the GT3
Was that the one with
RS.
magnitude? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's won yet, but if you think about it, best car of the decade. There's been a lot of cars in the last decade. Speciale, Pista.
Yeah.
There's been lots of cars. GT2 RS.
Yeah.
Gen 1 GT3 RS. Gen 2 GT3 RS. But for value for money, pound for pound, there is not a better car on the market than a GT3 RS. There just isn't. There's not a better car.
They've just got to list now the Gen 1s.
The Gen 1s.
I just list like 4 years old, my car.
With 10,000 miles on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Mine's done 5.
Yeah.
So I could potentially take it to that and then not lose any more. Well, I'd lose a bit more money, but my repayments will go out the door and then it will all even itself out.
Yeah.
So it's basically free well, it's not free motoring, it's cheap motoring.
For a supercar, yeah, people lose more. Mate, people lose more money on an SUV.
Yeah, and no servicing costs and stuff like that.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years,
I've got an extended warranty, Tony.
Yeah, good.
Till 2021.
Well, I've got a Gen 2, so I haven't got to worry about that.
Oh yeah, I know.
You haven't got any money, so.
No, I'm all right.
Actually, you actually paid more for your pile of poo Gen 1 than I bought my Gen 2 for. But
I mean, why do you need to? You don't need to say that. Is that normal?
Well, yeah.
Oh, what about if I wrap it a nice green colour? That would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Are you joking?
Green Porsche.
Well, my dad said it'd be nice. My dad goes in on Tony.
He does, yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
But anyway, maybe we'll get that in on another day.
He says I'm a bit rough.
Yeah. Yeah, he does, yeah.
But he is actually a very nice man.
He is a very nice man.
I really like him.
You do get on. Anyway, more to the point, people have been asking a couple of times, what's going on with your cars in terms of things? Because your Speciale put up for sale on Gravelwood.
Yeah.
And also your Performante was on Gravelwood.
Yeah, well, the Performante is 2 years old now, so that's time for that car to go.
Time for that to go.
Yeah. So I've lost a hell of a lot of money on that car, and I will never buy another Lamborghini again. But that's fine. I've enjoyed it, and blah 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 blah.
I mean, yeah, I feel sorry for you. I genuinely do feel sorry for you for that car.
Yeah. But
it has been. You told me it was like a lot of money.
I've lost 100 grand on it. On that car. So, but whatever. I've enjoyed it, and
you've got to move on.
Yeah. It's not that I shouldn't have bought it. I shouldn't have kept it so long. The Lamborghini made far too many. There's loads on the market. Blah blah blah. But it's the cheapest one on the market now. It's priced to sell, and I will sell it. It's a good car.
It is actually the cheapest one on the market.
It is the cheapest one on the market. Yeah.
At 169,000.
169. No. Yeah.
So basically 170.
Yeah.
And that is generally the cheapest because my friend bought one and it was not that cheap.
Yeah.
So that would be sad to see it go. Probably the nicest spec perfect in the world, in my eyes. Just saying.
Yeah, it is. It is. The problem is maybe the buying public won't see it like that. We as car people think it's, and it really is a lovely spec.
No mate, it's stunning, honestly. No, honestly, anyone out there for a perf, please go and buy it. I will love to see what ends up next.
Yeah, I would actually like to see someone from social media buy it, to be honest.
Fingers crossed.
Whoever, someone will buy it because it's the right money. But
maybe I'll trade in my GT3 RS for that.
Well, if we're going to talk about what you should replace your GT3 RS, it's only the Performante.
Yeah, it would be.
There is nothing else, mate, because that is literally one of the best cars you can buy for money.
No, it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing.
And it's lost its big bit of money now. It's never going to lose the money that I've lost on it. It's just not going to do it.
No.
So,
we will see. If there was ever a chance, maybe there is. If things even themselves out, or who knows what the market's going to do, I'm not going to be in the market for a supercar, if anything, until like April time probably.
No.
But so, okay, Speciale
is sold.
Gone. What a car.
Yeah, I did enjoy that car. I have sold that car because I've done a couple of thousand miles in it.
Yeah.
More than what I wanted to, but I used it last year, mainly on a trip, which I didn't really put on social media, but it went on a trip and it done some miles, and it kind of got to the point where I could keep it, but it's a lot of money every month for it just to sit there. It was kind of getting to the point, if I'd done another couple of thousand miles on it, I'd ruin the value of it. it.
Yeah.
So
you sold it. There wasn't a reason. Basically, the reason was
I didn't have a need for it. I don't need it. I didn't need it anymore.
Didn't need it.
I've had it for a year. I've ticked the box. I always wanted a Speciale. It's an unbelievable car. At the moment, I'm not going to replace the Speciale. I will replace the Performante.
Right.
Obviously the Porsche won't go anywhere, and my new car won't be put online because I have no desire to do it. So.
And that's something which me and Tony, we talk a lot off camera. We're very good friends. We talk constantly, all the time.
Yeah.
In a group with Paul Wallace, usually him showing us Auto Trader ads, the cars he can't afford.
I'm showing us Murcielagos and how much he thinks he's
But what
got.
we are going to talk about is, Tony. We love filming together. It is all very good fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes with personal cars and things online, there's a side which you don't need to put your cars online.
I don't need to put my cars.
So I think there's a side of that you want a little bit of privacy.
Yeah.
Which I get. And when you called me and you said I want a little bit of privacy with my personal cars, I was like, no.
Yeah, I'm not a YouTuber.
This is my job.
Yeah, this is your job. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a motor dealer. So I don't need to put my cars online to be scrutinised by people that I don't know. So I don't need to justify myself to anyone. So I'm not going to. So I'm not going to put my cars online anymore. The Instagram page will be
Your stock.
Yeah.
But we can still film some stuff that comes in and out of stock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get your point. I totally get your point. And we'll still do the track day stuff. Next year, we're still going to be on the track. We're still going to go flat out. We're still going to enjoy it. Tony's still going to come to my race. He's going to watch me win.
Lose. The filming aspect won't make a blind bit of difference. I shall still do the filming stuff. No different. So that's I'm not doing social media anymore. I just don't want to put my personal stuff over social media.
I get it. I 100% get it. If I didn't, then I'd tell you.
Yeah.
But you could put 20 quid through the company for fuel.
No, I've got 20 pounds in my pocket.
No, I'm joking. But there will be cool stuff in the new year. We need to do a road trip. We actually thought of a few different things. Of maybe we all get a very cheap sort of car and we all go on a road trip and we stitch.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We stitch Paul up with some car.
We love them be hard.
I mean, no.
I mean, I could literally ram him into anything I like. I just turn old part exchanging.
Yeah.
Take the coals out or something. I don't know.
So half the stuff us three talk about cannot be repeated online, I don't think.
No. Well,
and all Tony says I do is sit in my flat looking at the wall.
Eating pizza.
No, I said once on a Friday night I'm watching Strictly and eating pizza. Tony then decides to tell Paul. They both repost it on Instagram and I start getting 100 DMs saying how's the pizza and Strictly. Alright, can you leave me alone? I am enjoying it. 10 out of 10.
Oh, you're not really? Well, you're not going to be eating pizza anymore because your mum's bought you stuff you learned to cook.
Yeah. I've generally got a cookbook and pans.
Well, you've got plenty of time. I mean, you've literally got nothing to do. You just walk around your flat. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's about as big as what's in this car.
No, that is a lie.
It takes him about 30 seconds to get from one end to the other via every room.
Who's got a bigger flat, me or Paul Wallace?
Well, Paul Wallace, if his missus is in, no one else can get in. So, I'd say you marginally have.
I'm going to his house for New Year.
Yeah, when his missus... Oh, yeah. Is his missus not going to be home then? The thing is with Paul Wallace, when his missus comes home, he has to wheel his bike out so she can get in.
It's in the bathroom.
Well, it's in all the rooms.
No one cares. Right, we're back. Here we go. Someone else is here. Tom's here. Look, this is all like old times, isn't it? This is like old times.
We have not progressed.
Can we go somewhere to eat now?
Do you remember when we did the public reaction? We were actually watching back. I was watching back old videos and we were going around
Don't
London.
do that.
No?
You weren't because you've got nothing else to do.
No.
Of course you're going to watch.
You've been out in your piston today, enjoying it, causing chaos.
Yeah, lap of the block.
Maybe we should all do a road trip. What about that?
Where are we going to go?
Abroad.
Where?
I'm up for that.
I don't know.
I'm doing 2 road trips next year.
I've got
Or
a
you
road
can do
trip
another
car
way.
I'll do one more.
We all buy each other a car. We'll get Paul involved as well. £1,000. Each person buys a car, and we all go abroad.
I'll just go in my nice car.
No, I'm going to end this video there. But is there anything you guys want to say? No.
put that in.
Tom, is that allowed in?
I echo what Tony just said.
That's a bad.
And next coming up, you have a supercar arriving.
It's going to be a road trip car, Archie. That's
A road trip car's arriving for him.
Third time I've said it, but yeah.
No more online for him.
spoke about mine, so-
Already spoken about. No more online for him. And me, who knows?
No one cares.
We'll leave it there.